Herzlich willkommen, meine Damen und Herren, zur ersten Staffel der dritten Episode der ersten Folge von The Walking Dead. Was geschah?
I want to know why you thought bringing more mouths to feed was a good idea.
You've been good to me and my family. You saved Duck from those monsters, and you stood up to Larry at the drugstore. I won't forget that.
No one's trying to cut you out of anything.
Those look like the people who raided my camp.
Calm down, you're paranoid.
Fuck you!
Did you tell anyone out there who you were, or that you were tied to this place?
That's right. I know who you are, and I know you're a killer.
He's not dead! Somebody help me!
Come on! We know this guy's not gonna make it.
No!
Sounds like a car. It's a shitload of food and supplies back here.
You're right. We shouldn't take this.
The rest of us are taking this stuff.
Don't worry, little girl. Bandits got their eye on that dairy. As long as they keep getting food from them, you'll be safe.
Da haben wir nochmal unsere Entscheidung gesehen, die wir das letzte Mal getroffen haben. Mit dem Bar bin ich nicht ganz zufrieden und so, aber ja. Telltale Games präsentiert in Zusammenarbeit mit Skybound Entertainment The Walking Dead Episode 3. Wir sind ja mittlerweile jetzt in Macon, Macaron angekommen. Das war ja unser nächstes Ziel.
Looks like this is our lucky day.
Das könnte problemlos verlaufen.
Yeah, this might actually go smoothly.
We deserve it after last time. Lee, where do you come down on staying or going?
You mean packing up the motel and getting in the RV?
Yeah, we've been talking about it, but you made up your mind yet?
Wir sollten gehen.
We should go. The motel's run its course, and it's not safe.
You're damn right it has. We pile into the RV and don't pull over till we see water. And if Lily's dead set on staying, then, well, that's the way it goes. Okay, just like last time. Over the rig, into the pharmacy, and scrape together whatever supplies are left.
We didn't leave much in there.
Hey, we're out of options. Something's better than nothing. Shit.
You okay?
The ladder's come loose. I'm not sure how many more trips she's got in her.
I'm not sure how many more trips we've got in us.
No kidding.
Sollen wir versuchen.
Looks like she's had it.
What now?
I'll find another way up.
Better get a move on.
There's no safe way through that mess.
Hier ist so ein Auto. Die Reifen sind noch zerstochen.
Lily's not doing so good, huh?
Naja, wir haben ihren Dad getötet.
Well, we killed her dad.
We did kill her dad.
Jetzt den Wagen ranschieben, würde ich sagen.
Your girl still upset with me for taking stuff out of that car last week?
Ich habe nicht
I
gefragt.
haven't asked.
Just gonna let it stew, huh? Duck was asking about that guy at Herschel's farm last night.
Really? I wasn't sure it fazed him.
Of course it did.
Für ihn war es
It was a
beängstigend.
scary situation for him. Sean dying and all.
I'm just worried he'll always think it was his fault.
You're sure you're up for this?
Lee, I'm fine. I've got this. Give me your hand.
Shit!
Au. Bist du?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Shit. I'm sorry, pal. I thought it'd be healed up better.
You're lucky it wasn't any worse. You could have...
Help me! Somebody help me!
Wenn sie alles rumschreit, dann wird es nicht einfach.
What the hell is that? A walker?
Walkers don't scream, do they?
Jesus, I don't think so.
Das ist ein Mädchen, wir müssen helfen.
We have to help her.
How? There's no getting to her.
We gotta do something.
Das ist nicht zu spät.
Gotta shoot her. Put her out of this
I
misery.
don't know we're here.
What do you mean?
I mean, we leave her alive, and she draws them all to her, buying us time. Can't think about it. We're always worrying about the ones we can't see. She stays alive and brings them all out of their holes.
Da hat er recht.
Good, let's go. She'll keep me busy.
Go away! Go away! Das ist ja so wie, als wenn ich mit Menschen auf der Straße anspreche. Reagieren sie genauso. Schreien wild rum, schreien mich an, dass ich gehen soll. Das kommt mir sehr bekannt vor. Es kommt mir sehr bekannt vor.
Good to clear this place out. but
Das
we
war
ain't
8
got all day.
Meter.
Get everything you can out of these racks. Don't forget underneath the counter this time. I'll clear down here and then we gotta go.
Okay. Das. Komm schon. Ja, los.
She's gone. There's not much time now.
Komm schon. Schön viel Stuff einsammeln. Weiter. Oh, da ist noch schön viel. Komm schon. Das ist doch raus. Ah, scheiße, ich hab's nicht geschafft.
Fuck! Incoming! Come on, Lee! Up and over. We're still clear. Let's hustle.
Eddie, help!
Ah. Das ist ein bisschen schwer. Einfach die Tür wieder zumachen, am besten einhaken.
Fridge! Out! Let's fucking get out!
Ein bisschen unfair. Bitte nicht anfassen.
Let's go, pal.
Das ist wahrscheinlich am Leben. Hätten wir sie wahrscheinlich am Leben gelassen, wäre wahrscheinlich diese Zeitspanne und die Gegenstände wahrscheinlich viel kürzer gewesen. Aber wir haben echt viel Stuff aufgesammelt, 16 Stück oder so.
You're back. Ben found some stickers in a drawer, and I put them on my walkie.
Hey, Sweet Pea. That's neat. I'll find you in a minute.
Looks like we got the kid on watch again.
What'd you get?
As well leave a sign out that says the men are gone and come and rape our women and children.
Huh. So, what did you get?
A
Viele.
lot of stuff.
We're fine, by the way.
Nice work. This'll keep us going. If we carry on like this, we'll get through the winter here.
The winter? We'll freeze our asses off here.
Because piling into an RV with you two, after what you did to my dad, is so appealing.
Why wouldn't it be? You know I'll do what it takes to keep everyone safe.
We're already safe.
Take a look at the wall, Lily. That's not graffiti. Those are bullet holes. And we got enough arrow shafts sticking out of it to dry our laundry. And that's all beside the fact that Macon
Wann
is
müssen wir
busted
weg?
at the seams with walkers.
We have to go eventually, Lily.
We don't have to do anything.
You didn't want to go because of your dad's health, but he's gone now.
Easy, Kenny.
At it again, are we?
Can it, Carly?
Don't boss people around.
I'm sorry. Somebody needs to make executive decisions for the group, though. And I don't think you're capable anymore.
And don't start with me either.
And we're all losing it with the
Hör doch mit diesem
attacks and lack
Scheiß.
of food.
Everything can't come down to the same disagreement. Lily, Kenny's got some legit points here.
I'm so tired of it being you two versus me.
Damn it. I'm not on anyone's side, Lily. These decisions affect everyone.
What about the food situation? What about protection? What about when this place falls? Somebody's got to be thinking about this shit.
How has this not been working? We have everything we need.
Because of me, Lily.
That's BS, Kenny. And you know
What
it.
about medicine?
What
Wir
about
lösen Probleme, wenn
medicine?
sie auftauchen.
We deal with shit as it comes, just like we always do.
And when 15 bandits hop over that wall in the middle of the night? What then? You just gonna deal with that?
Everything that happens to us is another excuse for you to pull this crap about leaving. All I want is a week of peace, of not hearing it.
Do you know how we got these supplies? We got lucky and let a girl get eaten out there.
What?
Some girl came screaming out of an alley. She had dead hanging all over her. She gave us enough time to get everything we could out of the drugstore.
And you just let her suffer like what? Like bait? God, what is happening?
You weren't out there.
You guys couldn't try to save her?
Don't take that tone with him. It's the first smart thing he's done in a while.
Glad to know you think being a killer is smart.
Hey, if you don't agree with it, then we'll take everything we got in these bags and put it in a pile marked "No Hypocrites." And you can use everything else.
Das war sowieso
I
bereits
don't
tot.
like living like this. Christ, folks. It's not getting any easier.
She was dead anyway. It made the most sense in the moment.
Lee's right. We've been putting our lives on the line doing these runs into the city. You wouldn't believe the shit we see.
We all appreciate it, Ken.
You should be thanking Lee for not shooting that girl.
It's not so easy for him.
Look, Macon and its people aren't savable. It's not a town. It's full of walkers, and the people who were left are dying and wandering out onto the streets. It's hell on earth, and it's coming this way.
It's not going to be easier out on the road!
How would you know?
What I know? I know you're not above murder. I know somebody has been stealing our supplies. That's right, stealing! And I know the list of people I can trust here gets smaller every day! Now everybody get out!
Scheint gestresst zu sein. Sie wird schon drüber hinwegkommen.
She'll get over it.
She's riling everybody up otherwise.
You understand, Ken.
She's right about one thing. None of this is getting any easier.
Things are coming to a head.
You could say that.
Well, I think you did good today. And I find myself thinking that most days.
Thanks.
It's probably worth following up with Lily about what she was saying about missing supplies. With her wound up the way she is, I don't want to see her paranoid.
No question.
And I'd like to talk when you've got a minute.
Wieso nicht jetzt? Okay. Der Wind bricht anscheinend auch langsam an. Hey, Clementine. Sie malt einen Platz.
Clementine.
Hey, Lee.
Was machst du
What's
da?
that you working on, Clem?
It's called a leaf rubbing. My teacher, Miss Moore, showed us how to do them when we went to the botanical garden once. See? It's the same. Kind of.
Oh, that's really something.
I'll make one for you, too.
Gefällt es dir hier?
Do you like it here?
I don't like it here.
Do you want to leave?
Where are we going?
Somewhere else.
I don't know. Maybe if I knew where?
Yeah, that'd be a good thing to know. I'll talk to you later, Clem.
Okay.
Okay. So, gucken, was Carly von uns möchte.
Talk to Lily yet?
No, not yet. I will.
What I wanted to say was, I've been thinking a lot about you.
Liebt sie mich? Worüber?
What about?
You're a convicted killer.
Carly, Jesus.
And I think people should know. Not because they deserve to, and not because you're a bad man. I think the opposite of those two things. People need to know because we're hanging by a thread here, and I can't see Lily talk about you without thinking it's the next thing she's going to say. You don't have to tell everyone, but think about who you trust and take the opportunity while you have it.
Wahrscheinlich hast
You're
du recht.
probably right.
Of course, probably right. People might be pissed, and telling them might cause some trouble, but it will be a far cry from what'll happen if they don't hear it from you.
Yeah.
So you'll do it then?
Ich werde es den Leuten sagen.
I'll let people know. You're totally right.
Good. I think it's for the best.
You'll
thank me later. Now, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Sind die Leute bereit für die Wahrheit?
Do you really think people are ready to hear about me?
It's not a matter of ready or not. There's never going to be a good time, but there are going to be a lot of bad ones. Right now doesn't seem like one of them. But everyone's different. Who knows how each person would take it, you know? Maybe it's worth thinking about who you want to tell.
Fühlst du dich hier sicher?
Do you feel safe here?
Show me a bath with a heated floor in a high-rise apartment and hand me a full-bodied Malbec and then I'll feel safe. I don't know. This place is fine, but we all know that could change at any second.
Was fällt dir zu Lily ein? Oh.
You, have any thoughts about Lily?
I worry about her, that's about it. She keeps trying to run things, but it's just not working.
I'm gonna look into this thing.
Good idea.
Okay, dann würde ich sagen, sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Auf